Welcome, electronic video guests, to week 4 of the college football season and week 3 of the National Football League. Today we're going to give you our football picks for the week. We'll also remind everybody how they can enter to win this Franco Throwback rookie card. And probably we'll open some cards and give some away. I just can't make up my mind right now. We want to do the Goodwin Champions or the little baby pack of 2022 Prestige. Just can't make up my mind about anything today. One of those days, you know. But anyway, all this excitement, football picks and trading cards, is brought to you absolutely almost advertisement free from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. Isn't YouTube great? Get all these free videos. All right, let's take a look at some college football. I gotta say, I wasn't too excited about this week's schedule of college games. In fact, the college season has been a little disappointing, I think. What about you? I mean, hasn't really been any big games or anything. The only exciting games are really involving Appalachian State. I mean, we haven't had any memorable Power 5 games yet, I don't think. And there wasn't really too much exciting on the schedule this week. I picked a couple of games. The first one here is Clemson -7 at Wake Forest. I'm going to go with Wake Forest. I think I'll regret it. Even now I regret it. Clemson's defense is really good, and they'll probably get a few turnovers off of Wake Forest quarterback Sam Hartman, but I'm just not sold on Clemson quarterback DJ Ukulele or whatever his name is. I'm not 100% certain he's playing any better this year. That Clemson offense still looks a little clunky to me, and I don't know. It's at Wake Forest. I'm going to take Wake Forest with the points. I regret the pick already, but let's see what happens. And then the night game Saturday night, we got the Badgers of Wisconsin getting 18.5 at the Ohio State. Now, the Ohio State has a real good offense. They got the great quarterback C.J. Stroud, tremendous receivers, good running back. I just think the Wisconsin defense might be able to hold them down just a little bit. And I'm not sure the Ohio State has fixed their defense. They really haven't played any. Notre Dame doesn't count. Their offense is horrible. Have you seen Notre Dame? Marshall shut them down. So I'm not sure the Ohio State's new defensive coordinator has really fixed anything yet. I could be wrong, but I think Wisconsin's running game might be able to make some hay on the Buckeyes, enough to slow the game down a little bit, at least keep them into a 14 to 17 point loss. So I'm picking the Buckeyes to win, but I like Wisconsin getting 18.5. I think they can cover. So that's our two college games in a mediocre week of college football. Now the National Football League is off to a great start. We've had some wild games these first 2 weeks. And we're going to start Sunday with two of the biggest flops in the National Football League, the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee's not playing like Titans. They're playing like dwarves, if that's not politically incorrect. I don't know if you can say that anymore, but they're playing like little people instead of Titans. But I'm going with the little people in this game because Las Vegas, Josh McDaniels is a horrible, horrible coach. I said when the Raiders hired him, they made a horrible mistake. They should have kept the interim coach from last year. McDaniels is a terrible coach. Las Vegas hasn't done nothing. Tennessee always seems to get off to a rough start. They look terrible. but Mike Vrabel rallies them, and by the end of the year, they're a playoff team. And I think Tennessee's going to get well in a hurry this time. They're getting 2.5 points. I bet Derrick Henry goes off. I'm very, very sure about this pick. Go ahead and bet your house on Tennessee. Don't bet mine, but bet yours. I like the Tennessee Little People to win this game. Then we got probably the marquee game of the week. Who would have thought before the season started that Buffalo at Miami would be a huge game? But the Dolphins have looked pretty good the first 2 weeks of the season. And at home, getting 5.5 points. I'm on to drinking the Miami Kool-Aid. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to at least keep this game close. Buffalo might win, but it might be owned by a field goal or so. Now, Josh Allen is playing great, no doubt about it. He looks like the best quarterback in the league. But Tua, I've never been a Tua fan. I got to say, he's played pretty good so far. So I'm going to take Miami just because they're getting 5.5. If they don't win, they ought to be able to keep it close. And then we got a huge game in the NFC North. The battle for first place, or last place, depending on how you want to look at the standings. We got the Detroit Lions getting 6.5 at the Vikings. Both teams have lost to the Eagles. The Vikings really got spanked by the Eagles. Who would think Detroit would be in first place this deep into the season? But seriously, I got to go with the Vikings. Dalvin Cook is ready to explode, I think. He needs a big game, and he's always torn up the Lions. I think Dalvin Cook will have a huge game, take a lot of heat off of old Kirk Cousins. The Lions' defense, they're 1-1, but it's only because of the offense. Their defense is an 0-2 defense. Their defense has been horrible. I think they're going to have a hard time with Cook and Jefferson. So, much as I'd love to pick my Detroit Lions, I got to take the Vikings in this one. And then we got the Green Bay Packers getting 2.5 at Tampa Bay. I got to go with the Packers. I don't know what's going on with Tom Brady. Tom is he's just not himself this year. I'm afraid he's having he might be having to take one of those new fancy mental health leave of absence that the athletes and entertainers are now requesting. He seems like a nervous wreck out there. He might have to check himself into that same facility where Ezra Miller is. I don't know. What do you think? He's making Aaron Rodgers seem like the Rock of Gibraltar. So I'm going with the Packers in this one. So that's our picks for the week. Now, if you do want to try to win one of these Wander Franco cards, go back to our last video and watch that. It's got Wander rookie card in the title. You watch that video and that'll tell you how you can win one of these sweet Franco throwback cards. Alright, like I said, I can't decide whether we should open this 2021 Good Ones Champions and give those away, or this little bitty old pack of Prestige 2022. Just can't make up my mind about anything. I just don't feel like myself today. You ever had one of those days where you just don't feel like yourself? Maybe you don't feel like you were the man you used to be or the woman you used to be or whatever you used to be. You know, I think what I got to do after I do this video is head out to the store and get me some more of this gender fluid. Get me a 6-pack of this and knock that back. I'll probably feel like myself again. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll head out to the store, get me some gender fluid. I'll be feeling right as rain, as they say. I need to get out there in a hurry, so let's just open the little bitty pack today. This Prestige. We'll save this for another video. We'll do these Prestige cards. If you guys see a card in here that you want, you just put the player's name down there in the comment field. First person who puts the player's name in the comment field will get that card. If I don't have your mailing address, if it's the first time you're claiming a card, claim the card in the comment field. You got to do that. And then you email me your mailing address, hank.youtube@yandex.com, or you can send a direct message to @HLRassico on Twitter. So these are the two ways you can get me your address. Like I said, if I've already sent you some cards, I've saved all the addresses. No need to bother. So the first person who puts the player's name in the comment field will get that card. There's only 10 cards in this little baby pack. This thing cost me $2.99 at Target. So let's just have one card per person. There may not even be any cards worth claiming, but let's see. Let's see what we get in our little baby pack of 2022 Prestige. Fresh off the rack at Target. What's our first? Oh, our first card. Maybe I should pick the Lions. That may be a sign from the heavens. The Lions are going to win this Sunday. Jared Goff. Oh, man. Look at him on that card. He's ready to throw a touchdown pass just like he did last year to beat the Vikings. To St. Brown. Jared Goff. Yeah, Goff's 11-yard touchdown throw. As time expired, got the Lions their first win of 2021, and it was against the Vikings. Jared Goff. I sure hope this guy can do the job in Detroit. He's a very likable fella. And his fiancée is very likable also. All right, so they've got a Jared Goff card if anybody wants that. Let's see what card number 2 is. Robert Quinn, great pass rusher for the Bears. He's about 50 years old, but he's still sacking that QB. Robert Quinn. Now, let's see what card number 3 is. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Pretty good little running back for the Chiefs. He's got 3 names. Very nice. And then this, you only got to put in one of his name in the comment field. You could put in Clyde or Edwards or Helaire. All right, what do we got? Damian Harris, running back for the Patriots. He played at Alabama, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, Mike Evans, that's a nice one. If nobody claims that, I'll probably try to send that out and get him to autograph it. He's one of the more underrated receivers in NFL history. Tremendous receiver down there at Tampa. Oh, look at this old Joe Theismann card. He might, I think, does he do TTM? I don't know. That'd be a nice card if somebody wants to send that out. Joe Theismann. Very nice. Couple cards left. Jalen Tolbert rookie card. I'm not even sure who he plays for. What does he play for? Oh, the Cowboys. Has he done anything this year? Jalen Tolbert rookie card. Somebody might, there might be one of you guys is a Cowboy fan, I think. Somebody might want that. Oh, another rookie card. Fedarian Mathis from the, I was going to say the Commodores. From the Commanders. Fedarian Mathis rookie card. Defensive tackle. I think he got in the field against the Lions last week. He didn't really do nothing. All right, we got 2 cards left. We got another rookie card. It's a sparkly one. Look at that. Offensive tackle. Extra, let's call it extra points. That is a beauty. Evan Neal. I think wasn't he their first round pick of the Giants? He's a very, very high pick. Evan Neal. Extra points, glitter, or whatever you call it. That's a pretty nice little rookie card. Somebody might want that, even though he's a offensive tackle. A glittery Shiny extra points. And our last card, not counting the security tag, in case people tried to steal these. That's sad. You got a tag at $2.99 pack of football cards. Our last real football card is a timestamp TJ Watt. He got his 22.5 sacks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Watt brothers, but somebody might want one of these record commemorating cards of TJ Watt. All right, people, so you know the drill. If you want one of the cards, put the player's name in the comment field. The first person gets the card, and then if I don't have your mailing address, contact me by one of these ways, and then we'll send the card out to you in a plain white envelope. All right, that's it. That's another episode ready to dump into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. I hope you all enjoy the football this weekend. Starts tonight, I think, on Amazon Prime. They got NFL action tonight. God willing, I'll be back hopefully within a couple of days with a TTM video. Until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.